que tú querías, chingadín. Aquí te traigo tu borombón, mamá.
And welcome to the Spice Zone, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Boygos, and today we are going to be taking a look at XL Ludicolo in the Ultra League. And guys, I just felt like Ludicolo really never got its time to shine in the sun, right? I feel like every time I've featured Ludicolo, I've felt the need to double up on the spicy dancers and go with Grumpig. And guys, I need to show that Ludicolo can do a whole lot on its own. Without Grumpig, it really, I mean, it is an actual good Pokemon. I promise there's absolutely no Grumpig in this whole video. I promise there's no Grumpig. There's no XL Grumpig in the whole video. I'm having a seizure while I'm trying to wink. Welcome to the Spice Zone, ladies and gentlemen. It is good to be back. We are going to be throwing an Ice Beam at the Talonflame here. And yeah, Flame Charge is gonna be doing some good damage to Ludicolo here, but we're gonna be hitting them for neutral if the Ice Beam comes through. So we're gonna try and shoot that off here. Let's see. Oh, we're taking out the Talon, and yeah, the shields were already down, so obviously that was coming through. But that's what happens when you show up late to the commentary, right, Boygos? Okay, so Mewtwo's almost dead. Melmetal can do some damage to this thing, but we are gonna not want to be taking two Dynamic Punches. We can take one. We can't take a Scald and a Dynamic Punch. All right, let's see if I can catch on the Mewtwo. Ooh, was not able to catch. I think, yeah, we obviously shield this one. It's probably, yeah, it's going to be the Dynamic Punch. And get that one Confusion in there. Oh, and that might just do it, honestly. That might just do it, yeah, because a Dynamic Punch is not going to kill. And, yeah, unfortunately for them, that is going to be a Superpower KO. So, thank you, Melmetal, for closing that up. But Melmetal and Mewtwo here, putting together a nice little team with some Fighting-type powers. With Superpower and Dynamic Punch, so yeah, move it into the next one here. Let's see if we can see Ludicolo for a little bit longer here. See if we can see it doing some dance moves. You know, that's what we want to see. We want to see it dancing. I do have it right over there so that you can see it dancing the entire time, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I would not have it any other way. Ludicolo's dance moves cannot be contained. Okay, so they're swapping immediately. Great catch on the opponent's part, knowing that I would throw that Dynamic Punch and deciding to not shield on the Gengar, as that Dynamic Punch does cost more energy than this Psy Strike. And yeah, it does absolutely diddly squat to the Gengar. So, we are going to be confusioning that down. Coming out of this with a little bit of energy here, trying to threaten that Goon again. See if the Goon comes back in. I would be very surprised if it didn't. Yep, and so in comes the Goon. And we're going to be throwing that Dynamic Punch. Hopefully they don't shield. They did shield. That's unfortunate. In comes Melmetal here. And we're going to be pressuring this this shield here. And because they know Melmetal has Superpower, right? Obviously. And so now we've almost got two. So if we can grab a shield here, we should be good to get the next one through. Yep. And in comes... It looks like they actually didn't even throw a counter while I threw that last one. Missed a couple bubbles. That's okay. We're just going to let Melmetal go down here. And in comes Ludicolo to get a little bit of feed. Yeah, come on, Ludicolo. Let's go. Farm up on that feed farm, baby. Alright, Night Slash coming through, not doing a whole lot. And in comes the Togekiss, guys. We are going to be able to hit this for super effective with an Ice type, Ice Beam. And Ludicolo throwing out that Ice Beam. We love to see it. And in comes Mewtwo to throw a Confusion or two off. We're going to have to beat this Charmer down with some bubbles. And in comes a Ancient Power potentially, an Aerial Ace potentially. We are going to have to shield that up. And Ludicolo should have some no trouble here. getting this bubble in to take out the Togekiss. And since the Obstagoon doesn't have a move ready, we are able to Leaf Storm it at 1 HP. So Ludicolo able to dance on the opponents there. That's what we love to see. That is what we love to see. Okay, Mewtwo into Articuno. Now, nobody's really running a Rock Slide on the Armored Mewtwo these days. Everybody's kind of running Psystrike, Dynamic Punch. There's just so much Dark-type out there that you really just have to. There's so much Umbreon, so much Obstagoon, so you really don't have an option. But hey, if you want to be spicy, you could run Rock Slide on your Armored Mewtwo. If you don't have a Legacy move, of course, you could run the Rock Slide Dynamic Punch combination, and just be the anti-meta Armored Mewtwo. You know, I think there is something to be said about the non-Legacy Armored Mewtwo. I do think it has some play. So if you're sitting on one, you're worried about not having Psystrike. Honestly, I mean, I think it could have some play without Psystrike still. You know, an Ultra Open. You think about how many things you could one-shot boom with Rock Slide, Talonflame, Charizard. You know, Dragonite is not quite a one-shot, but I mean, combined with the confusions, it really does start to add up, right? So, yeah, something to think about. We've got 2 shields for this Swampert, so I think we're just going to let the Melmetal go down here. And Ludicolo is going to come in, and Ludicolo versus Swampert is my favorite matchup for Ludicolo. Although it can learn Sludge Wave, which, you know, a Sludge Wave from Swampert hurts. I don't know if we have one in this video. I know it happened to me, but I don't think it's in this video. Yeah, because it happened later today, and these battles are mostly from last night, so... Alright, Ice Beam coming through. And lag. Looks like we're going to get hit by an Icy Wind. So Ludicolo just dancing. Obviously not worried about the Icy Wind. And Mewtwo's going to come in and farm down. We've got 2 shields, and they've got the Melmetal. And yeah, okay. So that's going to be a GG. But yeah, moving into the next one here. Got a nice Dedenne, little chipmunk thing on the hat there. Love that guy. Alright. Psystrike coming in. Hopefully going to do some damage. And looks like they're going to hit us with an Icy Wind first. That's fine. We're okay with that. And they swap into a Snorlax. Now, Snorlax is actually got some play against all of our team here. And so Snorlax is going to have to get Dynamic Punch. We're going to have to get rid of Snorlax here. So let's see if they decide to shield up this Dynamic Punch, and they do. And now we've got a shield advantage. So I'm going to start building up to 2 superpowers on Melmetal. And it looks like I did just throw right away, knowing they probably wouldn't... Oh no, it didn't register, thank God. Okay, so I built up to 2 superpowers, and then I threw the Rock Slide, which I think is pretty cheeky. Because, yeah, I was able to grab the shield there. And then I could have done that again, but I knew that at this point they're going to go for the Earthquake or the superpower, so I'm just going to go for the superpower. Get it out of here, right? Get that thing out of here. And in comes the Verizon Wireless, and we're going to hit Verizon Wireless for a superpower. And, yeah, Verizon Wireless, I don't know what you're doing here. Mewtwo is going to come in and throw that confusion at you. And it's probably got 2 Leaf Blades by now, I would imagine. Oh, now it's got 2 Leaf Blades. But here's the thing. I know Verizon Wireless is going to dip out. But here's the thing. Mewtwo with energy, absolutely lethal. So Articuno going to get Psystriked here. It's going to do a lot of damage to Articuno. Yes, exactly. And so Mewtwo is going to just go down here, be kind of like a shield. And Melmetal is just chilling in the back. We've got Ludi coming in here, and it looks like they committed to the Hurricane, and they weren't quite able to get there, and they top left. So Verizon Wireless was not actually even able to throw its move. Sorry about that. Not much. I don't know what Verizon Wireless was expecting as the nation's something reliable. I don't know. Whatever. It's a good joke. Just laugh. Okay, here we go. We're going to try and get the shield out of this Lapras. We're going to try and get the shield out of this Lapras by just confusing it, right? We're confusing it by literally using confusion, and we are just not going to shield diddly squat. from the Lapras. We are just going to let them throw, and then in comes our Side Strike here. This Side Strike is going to be doing some damage. Nope. And okay, they want a Dynamic Punch then. They think that this is going to be another Side Strike. Well, guess what? Pa! Ooh, take that to the face, Lapras. Enjoy. Enjoy. And we're just not going to shield. And they've given us a shield already. And yeah, they can retain Switch, but we'll be chilling. We will be chilling. We Thunder Shock down. The Lapras get some energy on the Melmetal, and they come in with a Swampert. Now, here's the thing. Superpower, when they're down a shield, they are not going to shield that. So we're taking a chunk off the Swampert right away. And in comes the Gyarados, and it is running Dragon Breath. And we are not loving that. We are not loving that. But we are going to hit the Ice Beam, and that is going to hit them for neutral. And that's going to do a big chunk there. So they're going to have to respect that with the next one. Definitely drop a shield. This is probably a crunch. Let's see if defense falls. It does not. Alright, so next we're going to hit them with another Ice Beam, and let's see if they can get to a crunch here. Oh my, this is going to be very close. I bet you they switch out, though. Okay, they got to the crunch. And I swapped out. And Swampert's coming back in. And oh man, this is not looking great. But I do have a shield. And the superpower is coming through on the Swampert. Almost to another superpower. Worried about the Earthquake at this point, so we are going to be throwing that. That superpower. And now here comes a Hydro Cannon. That's going to hurt. Oh man, I'm going to go for the Rock Slide so I don't quite have to debuff. Maybe get a couple Thunder Shocks off on the Gyarados here. And see if they have a... They force them to throw, I guess. Yeah, they're going to have to throw. Because they can't Dragon Breath me down. And in comes Ludicolo with the 1 HP Leaf Storm for the GGs. That's what we love to see, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Let's go, Ludicolo. The Shundo. Shundo Ludicolo. Dripping on the Ultra League. Alright, and guys, a little bit of surprise spice. Here we go. We got Ursaring teamed up with Ludicolo in a triple shiny team here. That is what you guys wanted to see. I know, you wanted to see a little bit of triple shinies. But stay tuned, because the last battle has another team shakeup that I think you are going to want to be present for. So close combat, boom, comes through on the Obstagoon, and it is taking down the Obstagoon. So they are down a Pokemon now, and I've retained Switch. So they really just weren't. They really just didn't maybe know what Ursaring had. I don't know, but yeah, now we've got Melmetal lined up on the Cresselia, and you just love to see that, right, guys? Melmetal on the Cresselia is a fantastic matchup for Melmetal. So Melmetal is just going to be chilling here, taking Moonblast, taking Future Sights, taking Grass Knots. It doesn't matter. Melmetal is just a beast. So in comes the Mewtwo. And I'm going to grab some energy and swap on into the Ludicolo. Ludicolo is going to dance on Giovanni's creation, the most powerful Pokemon. Who cares when you have dance? Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The power of Ludicolo is absolutely unprecedented, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if anybody here has seen Footloose, but it'll explain exactly why Ludicolo is the most powerful Pokemon. Other than Squirtle, everybody knows that Squirtle is probably the most powerful Pokemon, right? Video Game Donkey said so, so it has to be true. He said that in 2013 in a viral Flash animation video, okay? So it's true. Alright. All of that aside, they did drop a shield for their Armored Mewtwo, so I'm going to drop a shield for my Melmetal. And shields are all down at this point. And in comes the Cresselia. And Cresselia, yeah, you're in trouble. You're in trouble, Cresselia, because I've got a Rock Slide already coming through. And these Moonblasts, they are just not going to do it. Melmetal is an absolute core breaker for the Cresselia. You know, if they can't get the Dynamic Punch off, they are in some deep doo-doo. So let's see what happens here. And I'm going to have to catch, right? Oh, I did it! Beautiful! Thank you, Ludicolo. Absolutely beautiful. Oh my god. Oh. Yes. Yes. We love to see it. And ladies and gentlemen, for the finale, I knew you guys wouldn't even accept this as a Ludicolo video unless I put him back with his #1 partner in grind. Yeah, partner in grumpig crime, okay? His partner in grind, his partner in crime, Mr. Grumpig, and Regice, yeah, just popping in, because you guys know I've been standing Regice lately. Regice and I've been hanging out. Gonna hit that Swampert with the Blizzard? Yeah. Here we go. Come on, don't shield it. Let's go. Huge damage to this Swampert right out the gate. We love to see that. So we're just going to no shield anything from the Swampert on the Regice and just try to get to this Earthquake. Oh, we're going to grab the energy. Never mind. We're grabbing the energy and dip it out. And in comes the Ludicolo. They've got a Muck, and we have to worry about any kind of poison moves. But guys, guess what? The Ice Beams are going to be hitting them for neutral, and so are the Bubbles. So we are hitting them for neutral. They're hitting us for neutral right now. They've got Snarl. Dark Pulse, I decided no shield. Hits me for neutral. And this is looking pretty tied up at this point, guys. Ice Beam is coming through here. Let's see. Come on. Come on. Nope. They decide to drop the shield. And so this gives me a lot to think about. 2 Dark Pulses. It would take 2 Dark Pulses to take me out here. The Snarls aren't really doing a whole lot. I'm almost in the 1 Dark Pulse range, so I'm deciding to swap out into the Regice with that little bit of energy, or that good chunk of energy I had. Throw the Earthquake, see if I can grab the shield, and boom, we've got the shield. That's huge. That's absolutely huge. So now Regice is going down, taking this Dark Pulse for us, and Ludicolo is coming back in with the energy to take out the Muck, and in comes an Ice Beam to take out this Muck here. Here we go, and boom, down goes the Muck, and in comes the Swampert. And guys, I was worried about an Earthquake at this point. I do want to keep Ludicolo alive to stall for a little bit. And so I bubble and I bubble. And this is going to be a Hydro Cannon now. So the Hydro Cannon is not even going to kill Ludicolo, as it is double resisted. And in comes the Clefable. And Clefable, guys, if Clefable's running Moonblast and Psychic, Ludicolo can get to the, or Grumpig can get to the Psychic and still win. If they don't have Meteor Mash, we can win this. So the defense falls, and the extra sensories are adding up. And oh my goodness, this is going to be very close. So if this is a Psychic, we win. And it is exactly that, guys. It is a Psychic. They definitely did not build all the way to the Moonblast, and so their Swampert at 1 HP is getting Shadow Balled by the XL Grumpig. Yo Lord. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Please consider subscribing. I will see you in the next one. Have a very good one. Peace.